Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video from Cocoscosmology. And in today's video we are going to be doing our weekly predictions for our Virgo sun, moon, and rising signs. So let's go ahead and get right into this reading. Alright, what's going on with our Virgos, sun, moon, and rising signs for the week of January 16th through January 22nd? What can they expect? What should they look out for? And what energy is surrounding them? Alright, you guys, quick disclaimer before we get right into this reading. For a lot of you guys, this energy may be happening in chronological order. For other you guys, this energy may be happening sporadically throughout the week. So just take what resonates with you guys. Alright. Okay, you have the Five of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Back of deck energy is the Justice card in reverse. So I feel like during this week you guys are going to be feeling, a bit discombobulated, not feeling like things are equal, a little bit more on the emotional side, trying to figure out what is going on, especially with this Justice card. And the High Priestess is here in reverse as well. So a lot of you guys are ignoring your intuition and not really following it or honoring it. Looking into the spread, I do see with this Five of Swords energy, people are not going to want to fight with you, argue with you. There may be some type of argument or something that you're wanting to fight for or to get your point across about, and the other people or the other person just may not want to hear it, and it may make you feel like, dang, I really had a great point. I really wanted to express what needed to be said. And with this Queen of Cups energy, it's just like, dang, I just wanted to get this out because I need to be nurtured. I need to be healed during this time. I really need to express myself a little bit more, but when I do, no one's paying attention. And I feel like this is the energy that you guys are going to be going through during this week. I also feel like this week is a great week for you to start healing from things that traumatized you in your childhood, and if you're 18 years old, and your childhood was like a couple years ago, like, yes, this is for you, like the deception with this Seven of Swords being in reverse, as well as this Eight of Swords being in reverse. Why are you always feeling like the world is on your shoulders? Why are you always feeling like you are not good enough? Why are you not feeling like you can excel in life? Because there's some things that traumatized you that you need to let go. For a lot of you guys who are in relationships and feeling like your relationship is not going to move forward, feeling like, oh, you know what, maybe this is all I have to offer, kind of like settling in your mind, feeling like that it's time to release that negativity and those things that traumatized you as a child, feeling like you weren't good enough, feeling like you were the black sheep, feeling like an outcast. Those are some things you probably need to heal from. All right, let's go ahead and get into the Black Moon astrology card so we can see what you guys need to hear right now. But yeah, like overall, like Virgo, during this week, I feel like you guys are really going to be honing in on how you are the black sheep of the family. Let's shuffle through this one more time. think I caught it. Yep, I did, and then I dropped it. Moon. This is about your soul. So let's talk about it, because this is emotions. This is Queen of Cups energy as well, about wanting to be nurtured, wanting to be loved, wanting to be accepted. Okay. All things must come to the soul from its roots, from where it is planted. What does your gut say? The moon asks. The card is all about mystery, feeling, and hidden messages. The moon is receptive. It governs intuition and self-protection. Its placement by sign and house indicated those areas to which we are the most emotional or sensitive. The moon represents what is felt instant with your instinct and what is at the core of our emotions. In the astrological chart, the moon is our soul. It shows the intimate side of who we are. The moon represents security, the home we grew up in, and the need to hide away and recoup our energies. It is the female principle that is darkly moist and yielding. So the moon can signify our relationship with our mothers, as well as pregnancy. It also signifies our grandmothers and even old age. So geriatric issues can arise when this card turns up. Crowds belong to the moon, but also shyness, reticence, and things that occur in darkness. The moon shows how we respond emotionally and what we feel most deeply. Some believe the moon represents who we are in secret, and also memories from who we were in past lives. The moon is our most innermost selves. About this matter, do not be shy. Allow yourself to shine. This card indicates fluctuations in your life. The moon changes signs every 2.5 days. So 12 different moon combinations mean great variation. But the moon is the side we keep concealed. In a horoscope chart, when the moon has many aspects or is the most elevated planet in the chart, it is considered to have a strong influence. The lunar influence can be indicative of future fame, governing the masses, what is likely to be popular. At this time, you may have trouble controlling your emotions, and you may want to do things that are safe. You are very sensitive, and you must gauge any feelings before entering a room or being with people you don't know. You like working alone, but you are also dependent on how others are responding to you now. And that's exactly what I was seeing with this Five of Swords energy. You know, how people are responding to you, whether they're ignoring you or communicating with you. The arts and helping professions suit you. You would do well working with persons with mental or emotional problems or anyone who needs counseling. It is also a good time to rely upon your imagination and to pay attention to your dreams. When this card turns up in a reading, all is not as it seems because something is being obscured. You may feel you have lost your direction or that you don't have all of the information to go forward. There is much you are sensing, but you may be hesitant to act. It may look as if it is difficult to cut through the fog to get to the real truth of any situation. Substance abuse issues may touch your life, not you necessarily, but certain energies or persons surrounding you. After growing close to someone, the energy may feel smothering and restrictive. Insecurities may arise, and there may be feelings of paranoia. We love our moon though. She makes us feel safe, so someone's emotional clinginess may be an issue. After all, the moon tells us to hang on, oftentimes after we should have released things from our lives or just given up. But no, the moon chimes in, hang in there. You'll win sooner or later. It's important how now to accept any false pictures or misapprehend the truth. Like with the Neptune card, with the moon card, deception is possible. Things are cloudy right now. It is a good time to open your mind to visions, as well as appreciating women's wisdom and intuition, finding your feminine side, and bringing out your visions and talents in a more public way. As shy and attentive as the moon is, this still represents fame and crowds. When you think of the moon card, think mystery, birth, tribers, unanswered questions, and sometimes sudden fame. Alright? Someone from your past is about to re-enter your life. Any romance that starts now may be strange, yet compelling and even familiar. Any important meeting for you may occur in the evening hours. Pay close attention to the energies that swirl around. It's a good time to rely upon your gut. So follow your intuition, and it's crazy that came out because the High Priestess is in reverse, and for some of you guys, you have been ignoring your intuition during this time. So let's go ahead and get into the numerology cards and see what you guys should mainly be focusing on during this week. Rely on your gut feeling, for real, on your intuition. Alright, you guys have number 63, parenting. For a lot of you guys, you may be finding out that you're pregnant. You may be thinking about conceiving. That's why parenting may be a big thing for you guys. You guys do have number 41, which is self-discipline. You disciplining yourself during this time of transformation. And then you guys have number 22, intuition, as well as domestic harmony. Oh wow. So we've got to read domestic harmony real quick. Parenting, before we read it, let's talk about parenting. You know, like we were talking about in the moon soul card, we were talking about how this may have to do with giving birth, or it may have to do with your mother. You know, so a lot of you guys, you know, you may be getting a message from your mom. You may be connecting with your mom during this week, or your children may be connecting with you if you are a mother. As for self-discipline, you know, building structures, building systems, intuition, number 22, we talked about it. Follow your intuition. What does your gut feeling feel on the inside? Now let's talk about domestic harmony. This card indicates a time of healing, which is the Queen of Cups. Your relationships in your home. This may relate to a troubled relationship with a child, family member, ex, or current partner, house guest, or roommate. It could even relate to problems you have had with the actual house itself. Either way, this card has been sent to advise you that your difficulties are being resolved and domestic happiness is within your reach. This card can indicate a time to make a commitment to your present relationship by declaring your love and desire to take things to the next level. It can also reveal a need to commit to your present residence by extending your lease, deciding not to sell, or making the necessary improvements to turn it into your perfect home. Regardless, this card is encouraging you to make a commitment rather than walk away. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are leading you towards domestic harmony and peace. Remember, there is no such thing as the perfect relationship, family, or home. Domestic harmony can only be achieved with effort, compassion, and compromise. By improving your relationships in your home, you will improve your quality of life. The affirmation is, I have happy, harmonious relationships within my happy, harmonious life. So finding that balance, feeling equal with it, enjoying it. And for a lot of you guys, you need to know that the relationships that you have with people are probably going to go to the next level, but there are some healing that needs to take place before we go deeper and further and invest our time in these relationships. All right, let's get into the Moonology card so we can see what energies are surrounding you guys during this week. The first card to come out is a win-win outcome. It's forecast. All right, this is the full moon in Libra energy. You guys do have work through your fears, which is the new moon in Scorpio energy. And then we have surrender to the divine. So it's time, you know, It's time to start working on this healing process. It's time to let go. It's time to follow our intuition more. It's time to listen to it, you know, and work through your fears. You're still going to win at the end. Let's get into the Starseed Oracle card so we can see what messages you guys have from Spirit. Okay, so we have activated earth, power, places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Okay. You guys have weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Let's get one more for our Virgos. One more. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So I feel like this is a big message from Spirit, letting you know that this is your time to turn your gaze within, look inward, and see what it is that's really bothering you. So you can start working on it. So you can start healing from it. With activated earth, what it's saying, like, trust where you're being led. You know, trust the path that you came in on. Trust the direction that you're going, because it's needed. It's necessary. You have weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. And for some of you guys, Virgos, you put other people's problems on your shoulders, other people's, you know, worries on your shoulders. And it's not up to you to worry. It's not up to you for you to take on other people's problems and consider them as your own. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, Virgo. Please give it a thumbs up, leave comments down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys won't ever miss an upload, and I will see you guys in my next one.